And we are live. What is up, everyone? I really apologize for the delay. I hope everyone is doing well. Sorry, I'm still slightly getting set up. Of course, I forgot a pencil. How are you all doing? It's good to see so many of you here right now. Hi, Will. Hi, Patio. There we go. I apologize. Hey, Derek. So, I will probably have some interruptions here. I guess I have a delivery that I didn't know about that will be here in the next, I don't know, shortish period of time. And also, my roommate who's moving out got their U-Haul to do that stuff. I don't know that we'll hear much from them because they actually came in early, but we might. So, just I'm being prepared. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Got a little bit of a tanzanite selection to start out with. Hey, treasure hunter. Tanzanite here. This one's 40. It's a 4x6 millimeter, roughly about a half carat, give or take. Hope y'all are having a great day. I apologize for being a little frazzled. It's been a crazy week, although it's been a good one. It's been a great one. Just overwhelmed a little bit. Just got more fluid for the printer. I might do a run of these. If anybody might be interested in... I don't know who created the open source hardware design that's on this. I just know I really think it's cool as hell. And so when it came out, I was like, I'm keeping that one. So we got 40 on this one too. A little bit of extinction. Let me break out the calipers real quick. I want to make sure I... One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, okay. 5 millimeter. Just getting that. Oh, calipers. These are my old calipers. The batteries, or I don't know, something in them is really messed up. I got them from Harbor Freight. And I just was getting a quick measurement to get the rough size of this. 5 millimeter round tanzanite, about a half carat, probably a little less. I'm actually gonna 40 on this. It won't be going up. By the way, this next week I have planned in pricing increases. It's just inevitable. Want to let you guys know. No rush. It won't be anything huge. Probably like 10% roughly. No, Harbor Freight, and I love Harbor Freight. Almost, I think I like them more than I like Beaver, if I'm being honest. I just wish they had a wider range of stuff. Like Harbor Freight doesn't carry a faceting machine. Let's see, we got another tanzanite for 40. This is a 6x4 millimeter. Beautiful stone. Make a bracelet with these. I better check to make sure. So I'm having to continue to check to make sure I'm not missing this delivery. Someone was super kind and decided to surprise me with probably food is what I'm guessing. $12.25. I don't believe I understand the reference, though I feel like I should. $125. Okay. Well, that makes it easy. Thank you. Now I don't have to hunt back and forth between those. Appreciate you. Got another tanzanite here for 40. 6x4. Patience. Sorry, Kitty's like, why am I in the bathroom right now? This ain't fair. Now this tanzanite 6x4 has impeccable cutting. Oh my God! Speaking of impeccable cutting, my apologies. This next one might be in a collection already. Somebody swooped in on it real quick, but I gotta show this off because this makes 2 for 2 off that Weaver faceting machine. Is that the right one? Yeah, that's the right one. Okay, maybe not exactly 2 for 2 because this one isn't quite as perfect as the tourmaline turned out. But I'm really pleased with how that opal cut. This is still my baby. I'm actually considering it's set back because I'm thinking of a way to design something for me with it. Anyway, I was showing stones you guys can buy. Yeah, sorry, I got all distracted there for a moment. No, totally. Actually, though, so the term fire opal has been kind of co-opted. It actually the term fire opal itself means that it's a opal that is red or orange. A lot of fire opal doesn't have any actual play of color. In contrast to, say, this fire opal, which you can see the different colors that are alive in it. What people like to call fire in opals is the term goes for opalescence. Speaking of opalescence, this is our next piece. This is that opal piece that I made a while back, a couple weeks ago. Had a little bit of issue setting the opal. I think I'm figuring out why that's happening. Perhaps, although I'm still kind of blaming the opal because I don't break opals like this. Now, there is a hairline fracture on the back side of the opal, it does not reach the face of the opal. Like, as you can see, you can barely see it unless the right light hits and it bounces off the back. So this would have been like a $600 piece. We've got a 10-point diamond, blue apatite, chrome diopside, yellow diamonds, and yellow sapphires on the side. But I don't like that crack, so I am selling this piece for $200. If anybody is interested in it, let me know. I got you. I'm just wanting, basically I'm wanting diamonds, and then the gold that's in it. I need to recoup that cost. And when it's not under magnification like this, like I've taken this outside so I can look at it, I can't see that flaw most of the time. I'm just overly stringent on my own quality control. Are they here? Friends, I might need to take a moment. I can't see whatever that was. Sounds like I need to take a moment to grab the said delivery, so be right Treasure, there is nobody out there. Ah, I see. I'm just gonna sit here until someone shows up then, because I'm not gonna go sit out or stand out there while. Yeah, because. No worries. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Hey, Bear, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, well, I won't make somebody like walk into a strange house. I totally can understand why a driver would have that concern, but they can yell into the house or something. Hopefully, fingers crossed. This one's also 40. Because I went and stood out by the street, but yeah. And you don't suck. It's just difficult to coordinate the logistics on an operation like that when, you know, communication becomes difficult. Oh, it's all good. It's a slow day. Spring is here. We got 3 other people in the room. Speaking of which, oh, that last one, by the way, also 40. I appreciate all them thumbs ups. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, it's a blessing that you can even get within, like, you know, knowing the half hour that they might show up, let alone trying to get it down to the minute. So this is a 5x3 millimeter. It's got good cutting. You definitely get. Hey, I'm cutting a few right now. Actually, I've got one on the dop over on the faceting machine. Heck, the pavilion's even partially cut. So I got you. Your second package should be getting close. The third package just got out. Just to give you a heads up, and just want to say, Bear, I really, really, really appreciate all your support. Thank you so much. Treasure, you already know I appreciate you. Do I hear something? Man, I keep staring at this, and I want to make some like art level pendant, like silver, a little bit of gold, maybe some teal sapphires thrown in there, and a couple diamonds. Keep it like mostly monochrome with white. I'm a little short on diamonds at the moment. Let's see. So did I show this one? This one's 15. Kind of see the difference. 18 and 15. They're both 5x3s. One just, I like the cutting on this one just a little better. Just a little bit. Knocks it up to the next grade. And this is just one of our AA pairs, which if anyone's interested in needing some, yeah, I've got those in several colors. Get more. I try. Up next, which I should grab the little... He is... Oh, indeed.
Hello.
Hi. The fuck? Where did my phone go? Apologies. Apparently, the phone just vibrated right off the freaking holder. Thank you. I didn't quite get to look at all of that, but that was... Thank you. Sorry, I'm trying to get my phone back to, like, being held. What the actual fuck? Excuse my language. I'm having every possible technical difficulty this morning. I am just that freaking talented. Boom. Without a fucking doubt. Free fuck. Okay. I will make sure that gets solved. I think that's that. Okay. Got that in there. Thank you for that heads up, treasure. That would not have been a good thing if with where it's been hanging. I digress. I am back. Okay. Copper wire wrap pendant with necklace. So I'm getting back into making some of these. If anybody wants any. Oh, come on. rebooting my fucking camera. Sorry about that. No worries. There is nothing worth getting, too flustered over. I gotta remind myself that sometimes, but small little challenges. Camera wants to fall off the tripod. Doesn't want to focus afterwards. Yeah, $25 is what I'm going to be doing these copper wire wraps for. Well, give or take. That might go up a little bit depending on the cab that I use in them. But I figure, might as well. Comes with a free necklace if anybody's interested. Right now I've got 2 of them. We'll show the other one off here in a moment. Trying to work on getting some more of those going. Most of the rest of what I'm showing is going to be in melees for this board. So we have a AAA here. Thank you. It's really simple wrapping, but sometimes simple wrapping looks really pretty. I actually really like doing these type of wraps live and custom for people where they can pick out what stone they want. Grab the cab box or something and then just do a simple wire wrap for them. I can also do rings pretty quickly. So yeah, that last one was $4. This next one is $2. This is an unheated. And so they just range in color. You know what? I got to close my door so I can let the cat out. Because he is very upset and I'm not leaving him in there. Good news is I can do that without going up the stairs. Because I've got a cane. I love having a cane sometimes. You can open fucking doors with that bitch. It's amazing how useful that thing can be. I digress. Where was I? Tanzanite piece number 3. This is a marquise cut. It is definitely not perfect. It's a little included. But it's also a little bigger. So, if you're wanting something in that more 5x3 size, without the 5x3 price, $6 for that marquise, a better option. I think that was supposed to be $9, but I run into those packages with those things in them occasionally for dirt cheap, so we're keeping it at $6, and I will drop the one that was $6 to $4. That one's $4. Okay. Now, besides roommate and cat, I shouldn't be getting distracted by anything. Part of me wants to guess on this one because I haven't seen the backside yet. It's super pretty. It's well cut. My mind screams at me that the price tag is going to be $5 because it just looks like AAA color. But when I flip it over, I won't be surprised if it's unheated. That one's $2. That is an unheated. Some of them just turn out really nice. I gotta work on my pricing on that better, but is what it is. Up next, also, if anyone wants to buy one of these, I'm out of sterling chains for them currently, but I will throw in one of these for free, or I can source one off Rio, a silver chain, if needed. I tried to pick some up the other day when I went into the gold shop, but they were out. This is one of the last minis I got left. I got bought out. I got to make some more. Got to get some wire. Oh, wire. I don't want to talk about the price of silver wire right now. That is a peridot. You know, the funny thing, I was going through a nice jewelry store in town the other day, and I like them. They got good service. You know, they're all right. Like, you know, I go in there to get stuff done when I need a repair or something that I need a laser welder or something. They're good, honest people. But I'm looking through their gold jewelry, and they got some peridot, and the rocks in them. I'm looking at them, and I'm like, man, I would never set that. Like, how can you charge $1,200 for a piece that's got that rock in it? Like, sacrifice $10 and get a better peridot. Like this one. The cutting on this one is fantastic. Probably a bit over a carat. Wrapped in sterling silver. I'm asking $130 on that. Oh, you know what? I'm not completely out of chains. I have one chain left. Sterling chains that'll fit that'll be an extra like $30. No, most people don't. Like, don't get me wrong. In the learning process, I used everything, and I still can understand doing so. But as I've got an example. Here's a ring I made as kind of a learning process thing. It's a spinel. It's not like a horrible spinel, but it's definitely not the best spinel I had because I was learning. You know, $70 ring. But if I was making one of these puppies, or actually, here we go. Perfect example. This was early on too. Here's another pink spinel that I have, except for I said it, and this was my first ever gold ring that I made. Oh, not first. It was my first, like, decent gold ring that I didn't laugh at afterwards. I made one before this, but it was an absolute joke. Wow. Say. If you're using gold, you might as well put a little nicer stone in that thing. This is my philosophy, Going gems. Hey, Lindy, how you doing? Did you? Hey, you know what, though? There is something to that. The Koh-i-Noor, or the diamond known as Mountain of Light by the Indians, currently it's a brilliant cut gemstone. I believe. Well, okay, technically it's an old mine cut or something to that effect. But when it was taken from India, originally it was a cabochon that was like faceted, but not to English tastes. It was far more like this. And that's the way they liked their gems. That was their aesthetic. And so that entire nation took great offense, or not the entire nation, but a lot of people took great offense when the British crown had that beautiful gem recut into something that fit European tastes. Yeah, this was just a mixed step cut, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's a mixed step cut. It's got a brilliant pattern on the top and then a step cut on bottom. It was just a little shallow. They were wanting to get the most they could out of it. Heck, we all know I love my natural shapes. I mean, I'm always working with raw stone myself, but it's all about that quality. For me, I don't know. It's that dream of wanting to do Cartier level work. I love this teal. Am I tripping? No, that's a light gray teal color. Like there's just a touch of blue. Oh, that last one is $2. This next one, I believe, is also $2. These unheateds come in just such variety. This one's almost clear. So I almost wouldn't even call this tanzanite. I would just call this zoisite because it's not really blue. And I don't know. Like the thing that makes tanzanite special is its blue zoisite, and that mine is the only place blue zoisite is known to form. We should get printed out a few 6x4 mountings that are just like simple. All right, that blue color, yeah, that's AAA for sure. Lush, vibrant blue. That one's $5. Up next, for $4, we got an oval. You're not vending today, Lindy. I just realized, it just hit me, hey, usually you're vending about this time. And last but not least on my tanzanite, we got this AA, which does not want to focus. Please focus. Focus. Ah. Yay, the British Empire. I tried to get set up to go out and realized like I didn't have chains. I didn't have like everything after I had already set up like or packed the tables and all that. I'm gonna go chat with somebody in one of the art galleries downtown and see if I can get into one of their first Fridays. Right? All because I need some dainty chains. Last but not least on this board, another copper wire wrap, also labradorite for $25. It's a really nice labradorite too. I plan to make a selection of these to send with some of my festival buddies to go try to get some sales on. Yeah, the striations in that are so gorgeous. Alrighty, we got that. Bama, it's good to see you. How you been? Currently, I am waiting to get cleared with supervisors about that still. Hopefully I will have done so by the end of next week, since we have I've been pushy about it over the last 2 months. Very, very pushy about it. Alrighty. Right? But after next week, I'll be able to start planning, like, going to them myself. But in case I can't, I'm trying to set up a small production. I did get to stop by Mellow Mood, and they bought a wholesale selection from me, which, is a hit, but I also didn't have to spend all that time trying to sell those pieces. So I'm down. Like, I'll do wholesale. I'm actually contemplating if I can try to do it again. We want peridot, amethyst, garnet. We're going garnet. Sorry, there were just too many pretty ones when I pulled the garnet out. Like, it made my decision for me. Let's see here. What was left in this? I do have a couple mini pendants left still, thankfully. I would guess that's about. Oh, I might have a few rocks laying around, a couple. I might have one or two stones just chilling out. How many people we got? How many people we got? Got a few. The place is a fucking disaster because I am currently reorganizing, trying to redo the entire streaming setup, move someone out, move someone in, deal with 350,000 other bullshit things. But I might have just a few stones that I hoard that I could show. I don't necessarily hoard them per se because I use them in sales and stuff. But I guess there we go. Sorry. I had to get popped back for a second so that I could there. So moving out just a little bit, we got the streaming desk. Up above, a few trays of gemstones. Got a couple gemstones over there. Just one or two. A couple more. Some more. These are the ones I use in my production. Whenever I'm trying to make stuff, I keep these around just as. Oh, here's some that I cut. There, here's that next tourmaline. I mean, yeah, I got a few gemstones just hanging around. A couple. I don't know if I'm actually a hoarder, though. What do you think, Meowball? Do I got a problem? Oh, you just turned your back on me, huh? I might have a problem. I might like gemstones a little too much. That it is, my friend. That it is. I apologize for the I digress. Me too, Lindy. Especially because I just cut a second nice stone in a row. It's not quite as nice. Didn't turn out quite as nice as the tourmaline did, but it turned out well enough that I was proud of it. Heck, I've done two of those now. But that made two decent cuts in a row I was proud of. I really wish I could too. Actually, the person I get this indicolite tourmaline from, they want to do a bunch of cutting. And so that's one reason I'm cutting a few of them, is to be like, guys, if I had a better machine, I could probably make you guys some money cutting all this. You only got a, few 100 grams of cuttable tourmaline. Okay, sorry, I got distracted. My precious. I'm that way with a couple. We didn't even look into the crystal vault. I just realized. So up next, this is, I better hope it's a hessonite garnet. I'm pretty sure it's a hessonite garnet or a spessartine garnet. I did not write that down. I'm assuming it's a hessonite. The reason I'm assuming it's hessonite is because it's $30 and not $150. But it's a sizable gemstone, and it's pretty too. Bama, you can never have too many opals. You just can't. I don't have enough opals. Meow Meow agrees he doesn't have enough opals. Hi. You adorable little shit. What's up? I'm busy. Yeah. Can I help you? Yeah. So here we have another garnet. This one is 20. More of that pyrope red color. I'm with you, Bama. We'll just set up like some solar panels, pipe down the power underneath. I'll go down and, we can just go in those caves and, mines. I'll just sit there and craft and cut at the beginning of the mine. Make jewelry and stuff. I bet we could convince Will to come with. Meow. Sorry, guys. That reminds me, I'm so recutting one of my black opal pieces that I made like 2 years after making that pendant. I have decided I can do way, way better justice to that piece of black opal. Give me a moment. No. No. You're not. No. Okay. I know. I love you. But you can't. Yeah. So lay down, please. Thank you. Be adorable. Don't make me get the spray bottle. That you'll just stare at me like I'm an idiot. So that one's 7. I hear that we've got some near Idaho. I wouldn't be surprised if they found some up here in Montana eventually. How is this one only $7? That is a decent garnet. I guess there's a little extinction. I got $4 on this next one. It's probably old pricing is what's up. I've got multiple pricing or batches that have come in, and I get a new batch in, price it, and then like not go adjust the others to match. Dang. So this is definitely rhodolite. And that is a 1.4 carat rhodolite for $14. I'm pretty sure I'm out of my damn mind, but I've been out of my mind for some time now. Up next, speaking of mines, this is one I could probably get access to, but I would need a little bit of financing that I can't get. But there is a a spessartine or hessonite. I'm not sure which type of garnet mine. So I've got two examples of this here. This little specimen here, actually it's a big specimen, and this one that I did a little bit of polishing on because it just felt right. Come on. Over a Montana agate. I'm doing 150 on this piece. Oh man, that sounds there. Even like I've been having some struggles with opal recently where I don't even want to touch it for a while because I just don't want to work with it for a minute. But every time I go to do a super crazy expensive piece, I want it to be opal. Alrighty, up next. Not a bad little garnet there. That's awesome. Those glass balls with opal in them are really cool. I like how my buddy does that. Apparently, the type of opal he has to get, like, has to come from a specific manufacturer, even. I really want to make a couple more things like that. And I've got these little, they're ready to make. Oh yeah, I wrapped it. Of course I wrapped. Any jewelry I sell, I tell that it's like made by me, except for which I got to get a hold of Faith about this. Like this Moldavite pendant that is on hold for Faith at the moment. I didn't make that, but like I clearly state when I don't make something, and it's very rare that I sell something that I didn't make myself. Usually it's because it's just a really good deal, and I'm like, someone's gonna want this, and I can offer it at a really good price for them. Nice. Silver's underrated. I love rhodolite garnet so much. So that one is $18. Up next for $7. New stock prices. This one is 9. It is a 0.9 round brilliant. This one's only $3. Definitely that. up next, I'm surprised I don't have this hanging in like a display, because it was the first item I made to my memory with a rock that I had or first wrap that I made with a rock that I had cut myself, and I love the cut. Like, it just came out really well. I still struggle to produce cabs this nice ever since. That is a malachite set in a sterling silver wrap. That wrap is very nice and secure, plus pretty neat and comfortable on the back. And that is $135. At the very minimum, you're going to need a hammer and a steel plate. You're probably going to want a log as well to put that steel plate on. You're going to need files. Like, you can get a $10 file set from Harbor Freight. Wire snips. You'll, of course, need a propane torch and a butane kitchen torch. And you'll need a couple sets of pliers at the very minimum. I would also highly recommend getting the, like, abrasive bristle disc set. Yeah, there is a bare minimum you have to start with. It took me years to build up what I got. Like, I started with pliers and wire cutters, and working with copper wire and craft wire, and I went up from there. Next thing, I buy some torches, and then I buy the rolling mill. Then I get a crucible so I can melt silver. And then I had to get the ingot mold for the, that. Oh, wait. First, I got the rotary tool. 3-inch bench grinder with flex shaft. But yeah, you do need, like, certain tools at the very minimum to be able to make even the beginner stuff that, like, I started to do, where it was, well, say like this. It's super simple. And yes, you could make this theoretically with a hammer and not the rolling mill. Like, you could hammer out your silver or gold or whatever. It's just going to take you hours and hours and hours and hours and hours to do so. That last purple garnet is 5, by the way. Sorry. Got a little... I forget that this is... If you look on YouTube, you can find videos of jewelers in India who manage to use, like, a stick of agate, a file, a hammer, and a set of tongs. And the shit they managed to do with that blows my mind. Like, maybe they got a couple pieces of sandpaper as well if they're, like, doing well that week. blows my mind what they can accomplish with that. If there is a will and the time, there is a way. I can't read that. What does that say? Does it say 4? I guess that says $4. Yeah, like, you know, and a torch. You gotta have a, like, you know, some flame. Because you gotta do a kneeling. Like, yeah, those guys make jewelry better quality than I can, and they've got 4 or 5 tools, and, well, I guess I don't have shoes either, so. Now that I think about it, we dress pretty similarly. I mean, I'm wearing some pretty ragged pajamas right now. That last one is 9. Same. Heck, I made it almost 2 years without buying actual shoes. I just had a pair of flip-flops. This last winter broke that, though, because you don't do flip-flops up here when it snows, and we finally got snow again. Sorry, I want to look at this one again. It's nice. Okay, so $7. $0.85. I like this one's color, and this one is, I believe, 8. Yeah, it's $8. What? You're in my way. Oh. Sorry, I had to grab a Tylenol, guys. I apologize. Oh. Number 8. Wait. This one? Or I'll show you both. Since you said 8 and then trillion as well, I'll start with trillion. Good choice. Rhodolite garnet. Let's let me. Where are my tweezers? Of course, I'm still blaming you. That's what you get a cat for. You can blame everything on them, but they're less needy than a dog. Try to convince him of that. And that one was 18. And then the one on number 8, yeah, right. I say that, and my cat goes and grabs his leash and brings it to me like, hey, what was that? Did you say walk? So this one was number 8, and it is $8. And Bear, if you want, I can just set one aside, like, because with the shipping cost, I totally understand if you just want to let like a small box build up, and we can ship, couple hundred in one go. I take this one out as long as it's not like cold. I take this one out every night if I can. Usually, as long as my body's feeling okay, like not horrible. Up next, a rhodolite garnet pendant. It has 3 purple garnets, a little bit of 14 karat gold wrapped in sterling silver, Hey Bear, Aha! I got you. Okay. I was just checking to see if you were what is today's date? 5/3. 3 garnet. Sorry. Garnet. I have started you a box. You are golden, my friend. So this one's a little more expensive because of the gold. It is $195. With gold prices right now, this like I don't calculate this by how many cents it is per foot like I do with the thin wire for silver. It's how many dollars per inch. It's stupid. Did I go through these bottom? I did not. Will do, Bear. I got you. That one is 6. Sorry, my mind was elsewhere for a moment. Also 6. This one's purple. Also 6, another purple one. Purplish. It's got more of a wine color. I guess even like all purple garnet, I guess, does. I've seen a couple that are like wowzas, but that's rare. $4. This is old stock. I think I'm feeling like the days of gemstones that are under $5 are starting to come to a close. But that's still $4. I ain't raising that. Last but not least for the garnet. This one is 14. Round brilliant cut. And then one last mini pendant. This one is 160. And that's because it's got the most spectacular blue zircon. Okay, maybe not the most spectacular, but it is a really nice blue zircon. Round brilliant garnet, got you. I will put that over with your emerald. I've got a few good buyers. I really do. I got a few in chat even. Hey, you have a good one. We will catch you later. Until next time, be well, and thank you very much. I appreciate you. Oh, yuck. I'm all ready. Trying to keep this thing clean, Lindy. I'm doing my best. I really, really appreciate this board still, by the way. I just want you to know that, Lindy. I really do. As I rearrange the setup again, I'm taking the board with it because the board stays. I love it. Let's see, so that's amethyst. Might as well throw that up. Sorry, wiping fingerprints off. I'm really, really low on amethyst items. That's okay, though. I got other things aplenty. Show off an opal pendant, blue apatite, and kyber. Dang. All right. First up, I got a trillion. And this one is $10, which feels low. Got $5 on this next one. Oh, absolutely. Heck, I'm starting to realize that I basically have the equipment to build pretty much everything I want with my previous experience with technology when I was a teenager. I'd need to do some refresher course if I had to, but it is possible. We've got this big pair for $5, which is a like size 13 ring, just to give a little. Yeah, 12 and a half. I done goofed. Got this round brilliant, decent color. Cutting's not too bad. You're good, Iris. Good morning. Long time no see. And we're gonna go with 10 on this one. Jerry, how are you? It's been fast paced for sure. Well, kind of fast paced. I've got a lot going on. So had a rocky start taking care of some stuff, but got $5 on that one. It shows off to a, it's rolling. I got a few business things taken care of. All right, up next, an amethyst ring with a very quality emerald cut amethyst. Now, my light angle is a bit difficult to work with from here, but you can see how the light just bounces off those facets in the back and produces that really beautiful color. That ring is $180. Beautiful ring. It's good to see you, Jerry. I I don't know if you responded to my text. You probably did. I haven't gotten to look since the stream. Yeah, because my phone is the camera right now. Hi, Chris. No. Right now, I am like, I have got a lot of other stuff going on. I did not have time to even play around with stuff like that this week, Iris. Heck, I barely had time to do much crafting this week, I feel like. Like, I have not spent much time at my bench. That one, sorry, I got mesmerized by that one. $8. See some phantoms in there. This one is 6. Nothing life-threatening. Appreciate you. That one is 6. Yeah, I was wanting to tackle the ring first because it's going to take the most materials, and so I was like, that should be the one to go with. I just need to know size. If I'm making it for a person or if I'm going for the general size that tends to be statistically the most commonly bought ring size. It's also the most commonly made ring size. That one is $4. Up next for 6. Yeah. I can't. $6. Like, I can't buy this right now for $6. And that sparkle, even with some extinction, thing's kicking ass. Also $6. A little more color, good cutting. $10.4. Oh God, thank you for saying it that way. That helps. Yes, this is amethyst. Yeah, of course, Lindy. Five and I'm guessing right now just to try and challenge myself. 5.5. 6 millimeters. I was close. I was only off by 0.5 millimeter. Which means it's probably about 4 deep. Since the cutting or the brilliance is so decent. Yeah, it's 4. That's just about how the proportions of a good cut on amethyst usually go. Sold it is. Put that over with your emerald too. I keep having these crazy ideas to use my colored diamonds in. And they're stupid because I'd probably be better off just making like a ring with anything that's bigger than that one, or earrings, whatever. But dang, I could make some pretty things with that. Up next, I have this pendant. Hello, Kelly. Welcome. So I made this one a little bit ago. Time to be a landscaper. Have a good one, bro. Catch you next time. Up top, we got yellow diamonds and amethyst in the lilies. Some savorite garnets in the petals. Got this gorgeous opal here. Some sapphire, ruby, more sapphire, and a champagne diamond. Thank you. That one was a lot of work. I keep wanting to do another too. Like, I really loved making this. It was fun, and I really want to do another something like it. This one is 1,200. If somebody wants this, I will cut it to 1,000. Today. Because I wouldn't mind getting. I feel so close to having some stability and, like, not feeling like everything's on fire. Feeling real close right now. I'll do a little bit of a deal on that. Iris, I'm planning to just print some. I was thinking something similar. Like, I think we're just going to print some swords, cast those, and then install some gems in them. I do not know. Estate, like, secondhand, this would be different, but being hand fabricated, by an artisan such as myself, sorry to, brag a little bit, but I'm moderately skilled and talented. Not like perfect, but I do all right. We got hours. This took me over a work week. I put over 40 hours of time into this piece. It was worth it. I love that piece too, Bama. That thing's gorgeous. I'm cooking all the time. That you know, Bama, you usually are cooking too. Sorry, I digress. So this next one's gonna be $4. Buffers or buffet? You can tell where my mind's at right now. Like, my mind's on my stomach. Because the idea of buffet just can't, like, I couldn't even read buffer at first. It was buffet. And somehow Chinese buffet got thrown in there. And now I'm not even here no more. Nope. No, my heart is at the buffet. Speaking of hearts, got this gorgeous heart shape. What's our price on that? 8. That's not bad. Don't need to raise it. Doesn't feel insane. This next one is 4. Homemade everything does take time. Indeed. It's like a good meal. Like, you know, you really want them ribs to turn out well, you got to spend the night before digging a pit and getting them marinating and seasoning, and then get your fire going, pour some dirt on it, drop down your pit barbecue. Sounds great right now. Got $4 on that one. It's got really nice color. $3 on this next one. That I guarantee is going to change. I can't even get, like, as of next week, it won't be, $3 gemstones in cases just aren't going to be possible. My containers went up. And I could get the slightly worse containers for, like, is that 50? Save $2 over 50. So I'd save 4 cents a piece, but, like, you know, for me, one of the most annoying things about containers is when the lids don't stay on and they just, like, plop off. I'm sure I got an example. I mean, it's just so, yeah, that annoys me. So I don't want to do that to you guys. That would just not feel right to me. Hey, yo, what's up, homie? How you been? How is your day going, Will? I hope you're having a good time today. Or making mad cash. Either. So probably not making cash if you got tons of rain at the moment. I feel like I'm never, Alrighty, up next, blue apatite. God, I want to get some more of these in so bad. French set, which this is not something that was, like, printed out or anything. I had to engrave all of that by hand, and it looks easy. It looks real easy. I was shocked on how challenging that is to make. I want to do it again because I had fun. That is a wonderful question, Lindy. Is anybody else having audio issues? It looks simple, but well, actually, though, even watching the guy that I learned how to do that setting from, he makes it look fucking easy. Is anybody else only catching one out of every so many words? Chris, you can hear well. Thank you. Is it Chris? Christina? Dove? Lindy, perhaps try rebooting the stream. That might help. Chrism? Michelle. Might just be easier. Audio breaking up a little bit for you. Okay, that's weird. So for some viewers, it's fine. Others, it's not. Thank you, YouTube. Gotta love it when YouTube can't get it together. Thank you for hanging out today, Michelle. I appreciate it. And also, thank you for your feedback. It really helps having people to be like, in a case like this, where I can get a little bit of a feel from the audience. I am in top chat. That is a sin. I need to be in live chat. Okay. Now I've got it placed. I was thinking it might be the case because I think I see a dog, but I'm not sure if I see the same dog. So it's kind of small from here. Anyway, $4 round brilliant. Aha. Where is that booger at? Is that you? Yeah, okay. Nope, you're a good boy. You keep sleeping. Take your nap in your little box there. You're a good boy. I've got crates from where my vending stuff under the desk, and the top crate has a bunch of my like tablecloths and stuff in it. He's decided since I'm not using that crate that he is. It's his new bed. Okay, so we are getting a few more people struggling to hear. Buffering a lot. Okay, that would make sense. I've considered cutting mine too, but that's because it's almost at like 2 foot. Getting close to 20 inches or something like that. I haven't actually measured it, but it's getting there. Alrighty, we got an oval here for 7. I'm glad to hear that, Lindy. Sorry that YouTube is being unreliable. It does that from time to time. Whoops. Let's see here. This one is 4. It's got a good polish. surprisingly good polish. The polish on the stone's actually the best part of the job they did on it. The color's kind of nice too, but if they'd gotten the proportions just a little better with that polish, that would have been a grade A stone. And then for $6, that one's got a decent polish too, but better cutting proportions. So yeah. I want to know why I can't figure out how to get my hair to work in a bun. It makes no sense to me. Alrighty, up next, a piece that is kind of symbolic for the area I live in. We have a smoky quartz and Montana sapphire, both of which were mined within like 2 hours of a drive from where I'm at now, or less. Or at least that's what the people I've got them from had told me. That smoky was just the nicest smoky. For Montana. And of course, I had to then go cab a Montana sapphire that I had because it just felt appropriate. I'm still asking 200 on this because I wear this one myself. I like that one. Alrighty. Up next. Oh, I want to show you guys. So, this next one can come in two options. I can either leave it wrapped the way it is as a pendant, or I could remove that. I've been considering it for a minute. I like the wrap, I really do, but like it's big. It's a big piece. This specimen is a little special though, because where's my movement? There it is. You will see this little black dot here as I twist. It moves. And that's because it's floating in an air pocket that's floating in water inside of this piece of quartz. Yeah, this is naturally doubly terminated. Or wait, did you mean this piece? This one wasn't. I would have never said that. But yeah, it's an anhydro. Okay, you do mean this piece for sure. This is an anhydro quartz. So basically, I am wanting 120 on this. If you don't want the wrap itself, that's fine. I will cut the wire off and take the price of the silver out. It won't be a lot, but it's a big anhydro. I've got two of them, but this the other one's kind of mine. This one sticks around long enough, it might end up mine too, because it is pretty. Like, I don't know, there's something gorgeous about it. I set it up so the wrap has this little curly Q thing with a window so that you know where to look for your little bubble that moves. Like, you kind of know it's in this area up above that, or also this window here. I wanted to make it easy for somebody, but I don't like how like a lot of people write on it with a Sharpie marker. I'm like, no, we're not doing that. That is a really good deal for that. And I don't know, like it can go back in I don't mind having it in my collection. That I do not. Let's see, 3:00. I know my roommate's going to be back here shortly. So I am going to do one more board, and it's going to be kind of a rapid fire one. Because I know he's got more stuff to move out, and enough chaos today. I've had enough chaos to last me for the day. So we're going to go with peridot. A couple blue topaz. I want the ruby ring up. I want another ruby ring up. I've got a savorite, garnet, and yellow diamond ring I'm going to put up. And a Montana sapphire ring. Wait, no. We're putting a wrap out. I barely showed off wraps today. What is wrong with me? I'm going to have 2 wraps to show today. Or for this. Also, just to remind anybody out there, I've got some Montana sapphire pieces set in 14 karat gold. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got a few. And a few in silver as well. Like, I've got this one in silver that I cut and faceted myself. I've got this one in 10 karat gold that I apologize. The silver one's going to be 400. This one is going to be 400. That silver one's got some nice diamonds in it. This one I did a freeform cab on. Sorry for the fingerprint. And I love the way it turned out. That's in 10 karat gold. And then I've got these 3 as well. And they're in 14 karat. This one is 800, 28, 35. Anybody has some interest in those, because I got to be showing, come on. That purple. the purple. Sorry, I'm a nerd. Getting a purple sapphire is just dreamy to me because it's so durable. It's gonna last, be worn a lot, and you don't got to worry about it as much. Okay, so we got that wrap, and I don't know. You know what? Let's throw a crazy wrap out at a crazy price. We will see if anyone gets it. And then I've got a couple pieces of tourmaline as well. All right, rapid fire time. Gotta have, yeah. Let us go. First and foremost, I have a peridot trillion. This one is $17. It is perfectly cut, beautiful stone. I'm all sideways. Apologies. Trying here. 25. Oh, you know, actually, yeah, 25 would work well for that. It might get faceted into some smaller stones at some point if it sticks around long enough, but for now, yeah. All right, for $8, just a little. I'm gonna say it's like 20% off what it will be here soon. Which size on what, Lindy? This next one is $6. Oh, that's dope. Wielding some crystal magic, are they? That one is $6. Do you mean this one, Lindy? Or do you mean the tourmaline? If you are peridot trillion, okay. I'm good. $6.5 millimeters, roughly. My calipers don't have the digital part, so I am kind of going off the, that, but it looks to be about a 6.5, maybe close to 7. But when you're wanting, like, this blows away every peridot that I saw set in gold in that local jewelry shop that I was talking about earlier. Sorry, Lindy, you're lagging a little bit behind, so no worries. I've got this flipped for you until you're yeah. Speaking of other trillions, 17. Set that up for. We have this trillion. Now it's a wee bit bigger, like quite a bit bigger. And this one is 60. Sorry, then that last one weighs 1.8 carats. I don't have them all written down, but some of them I do. I don't have the small trillion written down. This one is 2.2. You can see they had some issues while faceting. Because of that, I'm going to have to mark up the price, but I'm going to drop it by a little bit. It was 60. Going 55. Give me 1 second. I just had a knock on my door. Apologies, I apparently forgot that I had ordered something. It's been a while since I've been ordering any stock items, but one just came in. Huh. I gotta open that. That's pretty. Give me 1 second, folks. This is a pleasant surprise for me. I don't even know what I have to price this at. But I just got me an ametrine. That's a pretty one, too. No, the bailiff was on my door giving me a gemstone. Fairly nice one, too. Weighing 2.95 carats. Let's pop this puppy out, see what it's got to say, huh? Oh, yes. Got a wipe. It's got that little bit of that it had a fingerprint on the top. Swanky bailiff. Oh boy. I got ideas. Don't know what's up with that, what that one will be. That just came in fresh, but something's coming up with that one. Where was I? I was showing a gemstone. Oh, this one. $45 today for this 2-carat peridot, if somebody wants this. Does have a slight flaw. It still is a 2-carat. That is, 2.2 carats. So 22 a carat. And that's about half price on peridot, but it also does have a little inclusion there. Up next, I have a ring. I really want an excuse to make more of these. If somebody would be kind enough to give me an excuse, either, snag this one or decide you want your own, but a custom one, because I can do customs. We have a ruby and moissanite ring. All right, well, we'll figure something out, buddy. Wait, you mean this one here? I mean, I should assume you mean the peridot, but I have a feeling you mean that ametrine. If you want the peridot, it is right in your box. You want the peridot? Peridot is yours. 45. Yeah. Thank you, Will. I appreciate you. So we got ruby. The ruby in the center is fracture filled. So I don't need to charge $500 or, well, no, sorry, $5,000. If that ruby was not fracture filled, I would not have enough money to own it. Halo of heat only rubies, moissanite in a handmade setting and ring. I did bright cutting to give our castle setting. Sorry for all the fingerprints. I need gloves. I need a nice set of gloves. And this one is $350. Up next, round. Ooh, that is vibrant. What we got on that? $9. 6-pointer. Butler gloves. I need butler gloves. A stack of them. Then for $5, we got this one. Beautiful little peridot. I already know which one you're talking. That one. You want that vibrant green, huh? Yeah, that vibrant. Got you. No, I didn't facet these. If I faceted these, they would cost more than $100 a piece. Well over. I have to sink a minimum of 10 hours into a stone when I facet it. For instance, these three, heck, here's a Montana sapphire that I faceted and it took the same amount of time. So there will always be $100 or minimum $100, if not $2, just on labor for me cutting things. I'm getting to be a little more proud of my cutting. Actually, I'll send you. Actually, it's a surprise. Never mind. I'm doing an experiment. I don't want to get ahead of it though. But I've got an idea that but I need the stone to turn out first. That's got some nice cutting. Someday I'll get a good machine. And when I do, oh boy. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I love explaining and teaching. Like that's where my real passion is. If I could make enough money off the channel by just teaching to pay all the bills, I don't think I'd even try to sell stones as much or at all. Maybe just like once a month special occasion type thing. Damn, that is really pretty too. Sorry, I'm getting dazzled. That one's $10. Sorry, that last one was $8. The one before that. Both of those are really nice though. Like a nice set of earrings. This has got more facets, it seems like, though. That or they just lined those facets up better. Okay, that would make a nice set of earrings, even though one is just slightly bigger. Yee. Will, this one you already claimed? So I would say that like this is the one you've claimed. Combo 1, combo 2, and they're about 10 and 12. All three. Don't blame you. You know what? I'm just gonna even the price out to 30 for all three of them. Would have been a couple dollars more than that, but that works for me. Good score there. Wait, Lindy, you did? Why am I not seeing your messages? What is going on? I apologize. When you come over to pick these up, I've got a few more rounds stashed back. I can if you're looking for some, I got you. But you know that too. Like you can just stop by and be like, hey, I need. Do you happen to have? And if I do, I've got. I'll take care of you. I am still absolutely in love with this ring. I know I'm probably one of very few people who is, but it just feels different. Ditto, Lindy. It's nice being in the same area as you too. I miss vending at the market with you. I really do. So, I've got a star ruby. And then all these are pink spinels that are really nicely cut. Then I've got a rhodolite garnet, rubies, another rhodolite garnet, and more rubies. I am asking 600 on this ring. I would normally ask twice that. If anyone is interested, let me know. Up next, heart-shaped topaz blue. That is a steal, straight up. Will knows. Indeed. I've actually thought about just sizing it up a little bit to fit, because there's one finger I won't put a ring on, obviously. I thought about sizing it up just a little bit so it can fit me and match my other one. Well, not match, like the two kind of oppose, but you know, it'd go good with my bracelet. Blue topaz heart. And it's not a small one. It is 7.5 carats, a little over 7.5 carats, 7.6. $57. That is less than $10 a carat, which was like a good deal for this size of a stone 2 years ago. Thank you, Will. Give you a $2 discount on that one as well. Up next, for 32, a round brilliant. I don't have the weight on this. So this one has near perfect cutting. And that's going to depend on what your definition of cutting is. Like, I would call that perfect if I cut that. And then I would probably skip around the block twice, holding it in the air, singing about how I just cut such a wonderful stone. Because I struggle doing facets like that. You want this one, Lindy? It's 32. I'll cut it down to 30. The next ones are a bit more affordable, in the affordable range, and I can give a comparison to them as well. Like, you can see there isn't that big of a difference between those two, but there is a noticeable price just because this one has a tiny amount of extinction versus no extinction. This one's a little smaller and also. If you want the 32, you've got, it's yours. Or third, I'll do 30 for you. Might as well just like show them off. Yes. And this one is 15, which is a hella good deal. I love that one. All right, I will. Lindy, 30 topaz. Put it over there with your emerald and other stones. Oh, really? I love you, Will. Thank you. I appreciate it. By the way, I just want to take a quick second to say, a shout out. I love everyone. Thank you for like everyone who's sitting here watching, chatting, not chatting, whatever. Thank you just for being here. Thanks for smashing that like button. All of it helps, and I really appreciate the support. Things have been really chaotic recently, and I just appreciate you guys for sticking with me as I navigate it and get things back to a more stable and consistent basis. So, thank you everyone. You're awesome. Gold bars, bro. You'll have to wait in line because I'm still waiting on that package to arrive. The gold bars are late. I've been waiting on them gold bars since for a minute now. Oh, so that last one was 16, and it is 1.5 carats. This one is 10, and it is 1.2 carats. I said I was going to rapid fire through this, but rule number one, if stuff is selling, and that one is 7. It's kind of a nice cut. It's a little small, but, well, 6 millimeters probably. I'm gonna guess 6 millimeter, 6x4. Cutting's really nice, and that color, just fresh. Feels like ice. It is really hard to rush perfect beauties. Up next, I have a 10 karat gold ring. In the center of this ring is a tsavorite garnet, accented with 2 yellow diamonds. I am asking $425 for this ring. Again, this is 10 karat gold, handmade here at home. I did cast it, but still, this is hand done work. You know what? I like the number 420. $420. That's it. Wait. Getting numbers mixed up. Well, what was my original price? It was 425. Okay, I'm not off in my head. Thank God. We'll go with 420. It's a happy number, you know. And if wanted, because I don't have like rhodium plating, if you want that really bright white color, I can. It'll be like an extra $40 to $80, but I'll go get it rhodium plated for you, or white gold plated, whatever. Like they usually do rhodium, just to give it that. Yeah, I know, but I thought that was a good price, so I figured we'd go for it. Alrighty. Up next, Petaniris tourmaline. 11.8 carats. See that price tag on that too, $200. I'm going to cut $50 off this one. It's $150. This is one of those really cool ones. With the holographic I feel that. Yeah, there's been too many numbers. Up next, 15.2 carats. So this is over 3 grams. It's very clean. Like, this is facet grade. This is what I make that out of. This one's going to be $220. Yes, $280 is a lot of money. I concur. I do not disagree with that at all. Speaking of tourmalines, I've got this really heady wrap here. It's like 1.5 ounces or 2 ounces of silver. It's got some weight to it. And it's got tourmaline, and it's got a spinel crystal. It's got a little more tourmaline too, and then a couple amethysts. Right, I know. Now, Will's gotten a fair amount of wire wraps from me. Will, throw out what do you think? A rough estimate. What would I normally charge for a wrap like this? It's kind of a heady wrap. It's complicated. It's got stuff going on. I don't know about that high. It ain't got no gold, but definitely 1,200. Especially that purple capped tourmaline in the center. That's single terminated on the top. Fair amount. Okay, no, now I know what you meant there. Because fair amount, like, I would try to sell this for $2,700. The fair amount is probably double that. So you got a valid point there. I like $420. We'll go with $420 on this one too. This is a one weekend pricing on this because that is a stupid good deal. The amount of labor in this is blowing away $420, and I know it. If anyone's interested, hit me up. You know the email, tyler59801@gmail.com. Well, give it. I'll accept that for the next week. It's definitely up there. I still say you might have gotten the deal of the century a couple years back, though. Right? You've got a museum worth of my work at this point. This one is 10.5 carats, single terminated. Definitely more specimen grade. Or not specimen grade, but it's a specimen. I think that would be called single terminated. You can tell that's natural. Wait, I thought that one was for you. I'm glad you got that one though, because that introduced you to wire wrapping. Like you needed that piece. And we're gonna go with $150 on this one. Dude, you know what? That's fair. Like technically this one was for me, but I'm not wearing it very much. Well, okay, it was either for me or it was gonna sell for enough that it's worth it to me to sell it. Which right now that's about 4,500. I'm just rocking my, or well, not my, but a diamond wrap. This has got more stones than, most people can count to. You mean the stretchy one? I can try to repair. If you want, I can repair that. That reminds me, I need to contact, well, we got to work on a surprise. Other than the one. The 1 and the 10. The 10 and the 1. All right. Up next, and actually, as I said earlier, this was priced at like 2,700. This has I want to say it's like a 6-gram single terminated rubellite tourmaline specimen. Gorgeous, gorgeous specimen. Here is a petro quartz specimen under UV or black light. You will see little white dots floating in it. It's really cool. We have more garnet. Sorry. We have garnet going up the side, a couple sapphires, and an amethyst wrapped in silver and 14 karat gold. And it is a solid wrap. Like, I am still proud of this to this day. $1,800. Which this will go up to 2,100 again next week. But I'll cut a little bit off of it too. That, friends, I do believe is the end of the show today. Because I got to take care of some other stuff, so fortunately. As much as I've had a blast today, I want to take a moment to say thank you, because I really do appreciate just getting to hang out with everybody. And yeah, also, again, thank you for the support today. I really appreciate it. I'll get a rubber band in from Hobby Lobby. That'll do it. Or, like some fishing twine, and then it can stay there. Anyway, wait, I saw the word Star Wars. What about Star Wars? I totally missed it. Anyway, guys, thank you for hanging out. I hope y'all have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy the weather. Do something fun. Eat food. Eat. Yeah. I'm going to go eat. Y'all have a good one. I will catch you on the flip side. It's good to see everyone. Still wondering that myself, Quad. I will let you know when I know. Have a good night, everyone.